Society pressure is scam. Have everything checked and then find the one and the soulmate before a random Saturday in your 20s. The person literally told me when I'll be coming to eat wedding rice. If you are a lady in your mid or late 20s, you would agree with me that the pressure is real. On your phone, it is literally buzzing with wedding invitations, ashwabi clothes, or even baby shower. And you are like, God, I beg, am I a spoon? Or what? Can't you see me? When am I going to meet the one? For some people, you are even probably dating and you have maybe a set day or something like that. For some of us, we don't even have a man. Like, bruh. In this video, I am going to be very real. I'm going to tell you guys ways that I'm handling this pressure and how I'm keeping myself sane. Hi guys, if this is your first time seeing my pretty face, my name is Precious Ojonugard and I film about my faith or life in general. In this video, I am going to be extremely vulnerable. So in case you know me and you're like, oh my god, I didn't know you had this in your mind. Well, I did. I had it in my mind. And I looked for a lot of videos like this that were real on the internet and I did not really find a lot. So I said to myself that I'm going to come here and like FaceTime, we're going to have a chit chat. So get your coffee or your tea. For me, just water, just getting ready because we're about to go down deep. Before I even tell you guys how I'm handling everything, I want to talk about the reality check that society pressure is scam. You know why I say it's scam? They just believe that you are supposed to have a secured financial life or probably moving in a high level in your career. If you love God, you should probably be accelerating in your love for God. Have everything checked and then find the one and the soulmate before a random Saturday in your 20s. How am I supposed to do all of these things before particular Saturday in my 20s? And it looks like as soon as you turn 25, they are hitting it on you that you must have the one. If you are from Nigeria, every single family gathering, they will look for a way to make it look like you have to be in a relationship. You have to be with somebody. Sometimes if you have a very strong will like I do, you will say things like, it's not touching me, I'm not feeling angry, or I can handle the pressure. It's a lie. When you come back home, you will realize that you cannot handle the pressure. You don't know how to handle the pressure. You are just pretending that you can handle, you can handle it, sister. So that's why I'm like, you know what, enough. Let's talk about this thing. How are we all doing? How are we doing? So really, how are you doing? How are you doing for real, for real? The first thing I do when it comes to marital pressure, relationship pressure, and all of those things is, number one, I am a little bit aggressive, polite, and firm with what I want to talk about. See, this thing, it looks like long English. Let me explain it to you in details. What this means is that if I'm having a conversation with you and you start to ask, so when am I getting married? So when is this and this happening? I am very firm about the kind of conversations that I want to have with people. So I will politely shift the topic to another way. Like, and if you are not comfortable with the fact, or if you don't have enough IQ or sense to see that I am tilting the topic to something else and you still want to, you know, go back to it, I will be aggressive and firm to say, sorry, I don't want to talk about it. Or God is going to bring the man very soon. Or I just say I have something important to do, depending on who the person is, and I just walk away from the conversation. And the reason why I am doing this is not necessarily because I want to be insultive or because I want to, you know, hurt people or not even talk to people or because I don't know that they care about me. Because to be honest, some people that ask these things, they really care about you. But it's because I know and I am aware that sometimes the external noise is what even causes the internal noises. Like, you may not even be feeling like you need to be in a relationship. It is people that would remind you. The society, the one I'm already facing on IG, on status, X, everywhere, the ones I am facing from there, the pressure is already enough. On my group chats, contributions, left, right, center, it's enough for me. But if you now want to make us have a conversation about it, and you are, I don't even have the energy for that. I am not ready for that conversation. So I'm going to decline positively and politely to you. But if I see that you are not picking, that I'm trying to ignore your conversation and it's like you're trying to prolong this conversation, I'm going to look for an excuse by walking away or telling you that I have something to do. Really, I have other things to do. Protecting my mental health is one of those things. That's why I'm walking away. You get? And I just need to say this out there, that you don't owe anybody an explanation to your relationship status. You don't have to explain to people why you're not in a relationship or what is currently happening to you. Even if they are relatives, even if they are friends that are going to be, you know, pestering you and asking, oh yeah, now who is the guy? You don't need to explain all those things. You don't have to. You know all those things where you're with people that innocently share their wins to you, but looks like when you go back, you reiterate on those things and you start thinking and say, okay, what's up with my own life? Try as much as possible to avoid those conversations as well. If you're telling me all the beautiful things that your boyfriend is doing, I celebrate you. I'm happy for you. I love you, your relationship, and I hope that one day me too I'm going to have that beautiful relationship. But right now I'm not in the mental space to indulge myself in such conversations that is going to lead me to think about my life. You get? Now the second thing I would say that you can do, or that I have done, that has really helped me in this also, is not just waiting for the one and waiting for that particular person, but living in the moment. See, let me tell you for free, but you are not as crazy as I am. I am somebody that have a Pinterest board. I don't know how many of you have a Pinterest board. I have a Pinterest board of the kind of food I want to cook for him. I have a Pinterest board on styles to sew. I have a Pinterest board of wedding dress. I'm not in a relationship, but I have all these things. I have a Pinterest. I know you were like, oh my god, this girl. I have a Pinterest board of a lot of things that I am going to, games that I'm going to play. The man, I've not seen him. I'm sure he will just be like, hey, Jesus Christ. This girl has been praying for me for ages. Yeah, I have. But I have Pinterest board of all those things. So I have literally been living in, when is this guy going to come? When is this guy going to come? But not anymore. Like, now I'm talking about something that I've lived past, right? Not anymore. Like, not anymore. I am enjoying my life, eating the food I want to eat as much as my bank account allows me to, going to the places I want to go as much as I can go and I have time and all the things to go, enjoying friendships without even thinking that is it the one or is not the one. I used to be in that place that whenever a guy is coming to my life or a new friend is coming to my life, I'm wondering, is this my guy? Is this my husband? Will he be the one? And you are not enjoying the friendship. Like, I don't want to know whether you are the one or you are not the one. I'm enjoying my life literally. Like, does it make sense? Now, the third thing that I really did and I have been doing that has helped my life is remembering why I am waiting. Just remembering why I am waiting. I have seen aunties, I have seen people personally in my life that made mistake of rushing to choose because of the society pressure. When are we eating wedding rice? They will force you. You enter the relationship and they will leave you. Only you'll be facing the shege that you're facing there. Shege means, if you're not Nigerian, like trouble, situations. What you are going through, only you'll be going through it. Am I saying that you cannot make the right decision at a young age, at 20, you cannot find the one? You can. But what I'm saying is that everybody's journey is different and I am okay with my own journey. There is no pressure. I am very satisfied with my own journey. I am very okay with the fact that this is the pace at which my life is moving, because my pace is even still faster than some people's pace. So why should I be comparing myself with people that are ahead? I heard somewhere this week that anxiety and worry is not a strategy. It can't do anything for you. So why should I force myself? Like, why should I live in so much, when is the one coming? I want to see. Let me tell you one thing for free. You go to the market in a haste and you're just trying to, okay, let me pick sharp. You will pick things that you come back home and be wondering, how did I not see this? This thing is almost bad. I'm not talking about those grocery stores that you just go ahead. Those ones are packaged. I'm talking about real Nigerian market. You will pick things that even you, when you'll be angry. Have you not noticed that our mothers, when they come to the market, they take their time to select and they choose the best things, like the best of the best of the best. They pick it well. Am I saying that you should not be concerned about your biological clock? No, I'm not saying that. Am I saying that you should invest all your time in picking, that you overpick and now become car? Sorry, car in Nigeria means like you get old. That's something that people say a lot. Some people are getting old, like you will be car, like you'll be old. My last point, and that is go to God. Me, I don't know how people survive without God. Let me just be honest. I left this point for last because I have to emphasize on it. There was one time I was having a conversation with my family. It was like a video call. From normal gisting, how are you guys doing? They landed on my head, when are you getting married? And I thought it was just joke. I was like, maybe we should leave alone though. I've not seen the one. Don't worry, the guy will come. When he come, all of you will know. I ended that conversation, guys, and I came back home like, but true, wait, oh, why is nobody asking me out that I like? Like, why is all of this thing happening? Why is it happening? And I could just feel the presence of God, and God was just like, I'm more than able, and this and this and this. And then I even started asking God questions. Okay, wait, God, I beg, Alpha, like, why are you not why you not bringing anybody? Like, did I do anything wrong? Did I offend you? Like, and that's when I started realizing the nature of God. If you listen to the prayers of a Nigerian mother that had, sorry, I'm always referring to Nigeria because I am Nigerian. I'm sorry, it's not a bias thing. But if you listen to the prayer of a Nigerian mother when her child is of age to get married, most of the prayers point is going to be tilted towards, like, God, please give my child a good person, all of that. The reason why God is not fidgeting and the reason why God is not worrying about you being in a relationship now is because he can see tomorrow. God can see. And for us as Christians, marriage is not just I love you, I want to marry you. It's more than that for God. Marriage is like a platform that God uses to launch out his assignments and launch out what he wants to do, how he wants to take up the generation. It's like you bringing another life into it. I mean, you don't know that you give birth. You you will give birth. So it's like God saying, I know Abraham that he's going to lead his children in the way of the Lord. So God is like committing something into your hands when you're getting married, literally. So God is not just going to send you to that platform called marriage because you feel like in the words of societal eyes, you are of age, you are 28, you're 25. No, God is not going to do that. He's going to be certain that you are ripe for it. And so when you start asking God questions, God will start saying, that your anger, work on it. My son cannot come and, and now am I saying that you should fake your life or try to change all your life because you're waiting for the son? No. But for that assignment, there's a version of you that has to go for that assignment. So when you begin to ask God questions or, converse with God and be like, Father, what's happening? Because you're supposed to be concerned, but why are you not concerned? God will start telling you that there's a character that I'm working in you or working out in you and through you. I want to see a dimension of God, of Jesus, that is supposed to be evident in your life, and I'm not seeing it. And I like to give this analogy that the amount of time it takes to make a skyscraper is different from the time it makes to make a normal flat. Am I saying people that got married at 20 are having flat marriage? No. You can get it right at any time. I'm just saying your journey is different and that what God is building in you is different from what he's building in someone else. So don't compare your life unnecessarily. And also, even having this consciousness that God loves you and he's in it with you, even helps you relax when other people are troubled. Like, when I talk to some of my friends, they're not really, really bothered like that too. Like, I know on the surface, everybody's trying to package, but really, some people are not bothered. Like, I'm in a place of rest right now. I'm not bothered. Like, there's so many things that God is asking me to do right now that is taking my time, that you have to remind me that, okay, when are we getting married? This marriage thing, like, you get. And sometimes, when people say, okay, can you join my Ashrebi gang? Ashrebi is like people that, how do I explain Ashrebi, Holy Spirit? Ashrebi is like clothes that people sew for marriage. So when people want to get married, you have to like pay for a clothes, sew for a clothes that the girl would want to all her people, brother train people to wear. And that's actually, when I see all those notifications in my inbox or in my DM, I know and I can feel like, okay, I'm not a spoon. I'm human, I'm flesh. I can feel it. But there's also a consciousness that God got me. He's the God of my journey and he's in this with me. He's asking me to do some things and I'm not even done with them. He's asking me to work on this character and I'm not even done with it. He's asking me to do. He will bring the person when it is time. The Bible says that God makes all things beautiful in its own time. And this is the time to even start launching prayers for the kind of man that you want to be with. I believe that there's a kind of growth that you will have that it's impossible for some kind of guys to ask you out. It's not because they don't like you. And I'm not even saying financially alone. I'm saying even spiritually, mentally. There's a way that you develop yourself and a kind of guy cannot ask you out because of how you've grown and invested in yourself. So I'm more focused on that right now and just resting. Adam did not know that he needed a helpmeet. He was resting until God brought Eve. So that's where I'm going to, that just rest. God by his own self will bring the person when it is time. And when it is time, you will see it. All of us will come and celebrate and we'll be happy for you. I just hope that this bless you. I believe that my comment section is a safe place where we can just rant, and sometimes it's very therapeutic when you talk about it to people. If you've not subscribed, wait, calm down. I don't understand now. After all these things I've said, please subscribe to the channel. You are going to be seeing a lot of beautiful things that like this. And also let me know topics that you feel like you want us to talk about on this channel, about relationship basketballs as a single girl and so many things. I will be willing, extremely willing to talk about it as much as God grants grace. So please subscribe. You will not be, I'm going to tell you in detail, how realistically in detail. Hi guys, if this is your first time looking at this, bruh, this video is typically this video is going to be a very realistic in this video I'm going to be very real. I'm going to tell you guys how I'm handling all of these things so that my mind will not just explode. In this video I am going to be very real. I'm going to tell you guys how